Hello and a warm welcome to Peter's Heartbeats, a series of short and simple life hacks brought to you by Midlife-Chance, the support network around midlife crisis. My name is Peter, and in this video you can get some inspiration for cases where you think that you are stuck in your life. Maybe you have already gone through such experience, or maybe you are in such a situation right now. If so, welcome to the club. But there's hope. There's always hope, even if to you in this moment it might not seem that way. Here's some thoughts that I would like to share with you. When you think that you are stuck, when you seem to be unable to make decisions, there are mainly three reasons for such suffering. The first is we can't change things. Then we need to work on unconditional acceptance and on trust. The second is we can change things, but we don't make the necessary decisions. Then we have to work on courage and on trust. The third one is we are too worn out to decide anything. Then we might need a rest and once again, trust. So let's take a closer look. To the first one, we can't change things. It is quite often that we see ourselves in situations where we can't change the outside circumstances. Those things we have no direct influence in. These can sometimes be small things, like, for example, a simple traffic jam. This traffic jam really doesn't care if we get annoyed. It will also not disappear if we get annoyed. If it's there, it's there. As simple as this. So the best thing we can do is to accept it. Maybe even try to find something good in it. Maybe this traffic jam gives us some time to rest, or it even prevents us from something worse. We need to decide if we really want to give this traffic jam the power over our current mood. I think we shouldn't. But what if there are things of much bigger impact on our lives, like some strange behavior of a person close to us, or some difficult experiences from the past that we are stuck in and that we are not yet ready to release? There too, we have to learn to accept. If not, we would give these the power over our lives, our well-being, our happiness. But we are the creator of our lives, and the responsibility for our well-being and our happiness, that is 100% ours. We need to take that responsibility. We can't change these things, but we can change the way we think about them. We can change our reaction to them. And in order to change our thoughts, we can turn the camera around, zoom out, to see the bigger picture, and to look at the situation like in a movie. Then we need to realize that we can't change a movie while we are watching it. We have to accept, and that is possible through our unconditional yes. To the headline number 2, we can change things, but we don't make the necessary decisions. There are several possible reasons for not making necessary decisions. But one of the biggest things a lot of times is our own personal comfort zone and the lack of courage and trust to step out of it. But our comfort zone is truly the place where our dreams go to die. One more time. Our comfort zone is the place where our dreams go to die. Should we really let that happen? What if in return it would mean that once we step out of the comfort zone, we do this one step, we are already one step further, a big step further to make our dreams come true. In these situations, I have asked myself a lot of times, what's the worst thing that can happen? And this worst thing, this worst case scenario, that's what I needed to accept. But most of the times, it even didn't happen. It didn't come through, this worst case scenario. So the question is, isn't our life worth to go and find out? Not even trying makes just one thing sure. We will never get where we want to be. Stay where we are. If we try, we might fail. If we don't try, we have already failed. To headline number 3, taking a rest. There is a poem, and one strong phrase in it is, rest if you must, but don't you quit. We are so programmed to always have a goal in life, something to work towards. Higher, faster, more. But sometimes that can be quite overwhelming. For me, in my own midlife crisis, this conditioning gave me a lot of pressure. So after a while, what I did was I just stopped chasing. I allowed myself to breathe and to let this noise quiet down. And it was in that stillness that I found ease, that I found peace, and the clear message that I have to be patient. In such a phase, we might forget that rest is not equal to giving up. It is just gathering strength for the next move. It's listening to our heart when our mind is tired of running ahead. In this phase of rest, it isn't about immediate achievements. It's about healing and about opening up for something new. And once the time is right, the next step will reveal itself, not from a place of pressure, but from a place of peace. All this might take some time, but believe me, it's well worth waiting for it. So you might have noticed that on every topic on this video, I talked about trust. Trust. This is very important. We have to trust in life. We have to trust that life is beautiful. And even in our challenges, there's beauty. There's so much beauty in looking back and to realize how far our challenges really have brought us. So have trust, my friend. I wish you all the best on this journey, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.